We've done what your favorite operator main says about you. We've also done what your favorite weapon says about you. For God's sakes, I took the time to make a video on what your favorite map says about you. And honestly, we're kind of running out of ideas for this series, and this might be the last one. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to what your favorite Siege skin says about you. This includes weapon skins, uniforms, and charms. Honestly, given the fact that I pretty much have everything in this game, I genuinely could probably make a part 2 as well as a part 3. So if you guys are interested in seeing another one, I don't know, 1,700 likes in the first 24 hours and I'll make it happen. You guys, again, have been killing the like button, so I feel like that's really not a problem anymore. But I don't want a long intro, so allow us to start this video. And what better to start with other than Black Ice? Probably one of the most iconic weapon skins in Siege. Honestly, it is iconic in Siege, as everybody pretty much drools over alpha packs for this fucking weapon skin. But honestly, if Black Ice is your favorite skin, you're a basic bitch. Again, don't get me wrong, the skin does look nice, but it's become heavily saturated. With the addition to the marketplace, no one really cares about this skin no more. Liking Black Ice is now the equivalent of liking iPhone over Samsung. Like, it's still solid, but you're pretty much just trend hopping, even though there are better options. I don't mind you liking Black Ice, but for somebody who's been playing since beta, of course I still get excited, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten to a point where I pretty much have every goddamn skin for Black Ice, at least. There's maybe like 3 or 4 that I'm missing, and I can't even think of any more. But yeah, you're pretty much just basic, and I feel like people will agree with me on this one. Next up is the Ember Rise uniforms. Holy shit, this thing is actually kind of toxic. But if Ember Rise is your favorite uniform skin, you are way too passionate. This uniform makes you literally invisible. If you bought this whole bundle when it released years ago, I think you genuinely just didn't want anyone you played against to have fun. And if you buy it in the marketplace now, you're legit just a piece of garbage. Your intentions are straight up toxic. Again, I'm gonna keep bringing up, look how this fucking uniform looks when somebody is standing on the map villa. Literally just standing there. My god, that looks terrible. The elephant skin. You're either brand new to the game or horrible at the game. I've never seen somebody run this skin and even be remotely decent at this game. If you ever spectate somebody with the elephant skin on, be prepared to see, hands down, the most bot shit you've ever laid your eyes upon. I'm talking, you're about to watch a guy shoot somebody who's not even looking at him, miss every fucking bullet, and then proceed to get turned on. It's that bad. Understandably why this is fit for new players. I mean, it is pretty much a free skin. At least I think it still is. When I was playing Siege, this was pretty much a part of the bundle that you got Siege. So I only had it on because it was genuinely the only skin I could put on. But yeah, people who legit run this either have to be trolling or just genuinely suck at the game. There really is no other way. When I think of a bot, I think of this skin. This is the equivalent of running a fucking default skin in Fortnite. This Tachanka Combo. Now, I mean the elite uniform with the Rainbow is Magic unicorn headgear. If you run this specific loadout, it tells me 2 things. First thing, you're a genuine fun person to play with and you don't be caring about winning games, you just play for the memes, and probably was a fan of Anthony Pitt 1, aka the GOAT. Just a casual warrior, and honestly, I'm with the vibes.
LMG, mounted and loaded!
Don't fucking run away from me!
If you see somebody running this in a standard or even a casual match, be prepared to either get trolled or die to the dumbest fucking thing you've ever died to. Either way, there's a high chance that this Tachanka might team kill you for the sake of just humorous reasons. I rate this combo 10 out of 10. I will never change this. This will forever be my Tachanka drip. Next up is the iconic Glacier skin, aka overpriced Black Ice. Ooh, that's kind of a bar. If this is your favorite skin, you probably no-life the fuck out of Siege. I've never seen somebody spend over $80 for a single skin and dedicate their life to Siege until they become a Glacier user. You don't have to be a good player to have this as your favorite skin. You just need to be a genuine no-life. You get home from work or school, and that's a stretch in itself. You load up Siege for the next couple of hours and grind. That's pretty much what it is to have Glacier as your favorite skin. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I love Glacier. I have it on pretty much every gun now. Did I overpay for it? Of course. Was it worth it? Not really. I did it just because I'm a collector, okay? I like collecting skins, but honestly, it's not worth it. It really isn't a crazy looking skin. But again, usually if you see somebody with a Glacier skin, they're very passionate about Siege, and just know they're gonna fucking sweat. Next up is any anime skins. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, some anime skins are pretty cool. Like this one itself, I mean, look at this combo. Plasma pink with whatever the fuck this bubblegum ass anime skin is, plus the best charm in the game. I mean, I personally like this one on Ash, but I'm also gonna keep it a buck. If you run anime skins, you probably have a body pillow you lay with every night in hopes that one day it could be a real person. But we both know that shit ain't happening. I'm not even an anime hater. I understand why people like it. I mean, there's some that I've watched that I mean, not crazy about it, but I'm like, all right, it's kind of cool. I just hate how all these esports skins we get nowadays are just fucking anime related. That's it. I appreciate it, but it's, again, kind of just happening too much to the point where the creativity is just at an all-time low. But with that said, the art style is always perfect. I'm not hating on the artists. I do think they cook. It's just not my cup of tea. Next up is the Master Chief skin. Honestly, you're just a Giga Chad. Either you are a pure-hearted Halo fan like myself. I have 3 Halo tattoos with a 4th one on the way. Or you're an old head who just wanted to play Chief in honor of Halo itself. It doesn't matter what rank you are, copper, gold, or even champ. If you run this skin on Sledge, you deserve nothing but the world. And I'm a D1 Halo Glacier. Also, I do appreciate the fact that they made Master Chief's cheeks, like, pretty much lore accurate. Very lore accurate, if I do say so myself. Fuck, they really did cook on this. The more I look at this, this is probably one of my favorite skins in the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very biased. I just like Halo. I'm so sorry, guys. Next up is the Loyalty weapon skin. If this is your favorite weapon skin, I'm not gonna lie, you're definitely a Shaiko fan. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shaiko is a GOAT and will go down in the history books. And we will tell our future kids how great he was. I've never seen anyone really run this skin except Shaiko, so I can't think of anyone running this without the influence of Shaiko. So if you run Loyalty, you're just a genuine Shaiko fan, and honestly, you probably have some solid aim, because you pretty much took after the Russian cyborg. I mean, god damn, look at this one clip from Shaiko. Wouldn't you want to run this skin?
Oh my god. Oh! 51 tap.
Any Chibi Charm. I swear you are genuinely a fucking bot. No one decent runs any of this shit. These big ass charms are just mad corny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Tachanka one's pretty funny. It just looks weird on your gun and takes up so much of your screen. I know it doesn't actually, but it's just so fucking big for no reason. I truly believe anyone above silver never runs any of the Chibi charms. So if you do, or know someone that does, they probably haven't been over silver, and they never will get further until they choose to run literally any other charm. No lie, running no charm is better than running any of these Chibi ones. God, they just look so stupid. I mean, look at this fucking... Who is this? Thunderbird? That looks dumb. I mean, it's cool, but dumb. Any of these esports skins from the bundles. I'm convinced wannabe pro players run this. Most people I see run this are sweats at the game, but are also, for some reason, equally ass. So it doesn't make sense. Bunch of LFG kids slash gold players that run these fucking things. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to like these skins. I mean, they are pretty nice. If they weren't, I mean, I definitely wouldn't have bought them. I say that, but I buy a lot of stuff I don't even like remotely. But again, most people that run this are just wannabe pros and tend to just not even be that good. I'm looking at you, Plat players. Yeah, you, right now. Look at yourself, peeing all over yourself. I'm gonna stop, okay? I'm just gonna continue the next one. The Robot Oryx skin. You are a meathead if you run this skin. Just like the robot itself, there is no brain behind your eyes while running this. But also, for some reason, you have the aim of stomping and just win 85% of every gunfight. And it's actually frustrating. Honestly, I'm talking very fast for these Oryx players, so allow me to break it down slower. Your brain no work. Even that, there may have been way too many syllables, but hopefully they could understand. Maybe we should have a little dot over the text when I say that. Allow me to repeat myself. Your brain no work. I bet people who use this robot skin drool when playing Siege or doing any simple task. I know for a fact people that run this skin, their knuckles drag when they walk. They're just genuinely primitive beings who just should not be holding a controller to begin with. Genuine brain dead gunners run this. And yes, I only put this skin on for the sake of this. I hate this fucking thing. The Anifex Charm. You are the greatest player on your team. So what if you just went 1-8? Just blame your teammates and move on. You also probably hate solo queue and would rather do push-ups over hot coals, but also can't do push-ups because there's a lot of weight to lift. You probably win most of your games but get carried by your brawlic team. You also probably have a massive Peter, but you know what? That's just a rumor. Cough, cough. If you run this charm, you're just a Chad. A chubby Chad, but a Chad nonetheless. Or you're just a fucking idiot. Like, I mean, you could have ran any other, like, streamer charm. Like, you could have ran priest charm. My god. Priest Charm is sexy. I mean, look at this thing. My God. Why wouldn't you want this over mine? This thing is beautiful. He makes me mad that I went with my design because it's just so pretty. Shout out Priest. That's my king. The Haven Troubleshooter Shotgun Skin for Mute, or the M590A1, I guess. Not for Mute. This is for a bunch of operators, but I mainly run this on Mute. And anyone that runs this skin on this gun is a fucking shotgun menace. I don't know how, but you will manage to get one pumped from a mile away, even at 100 HP if you play against this shit. It doesn't even matter if it's a site that isn't close quarters. This individual is gonna manage to get close enough to shotgun you. While using shotguns, you are champ. Any other weapons that you decide to use, you're probably a gold or a plat player. I didn't make the rules. This is just how it is. I want to say a meme right now, but I feel like it is not fitting. The Signature 619 Universal Skin. You are an enjoyer of Pro League. I know that's a rare thing nowadays, given the fact that my Lord and Savior Pengu doesn't partake in these matches anymore, but you still enjoy it. You're not a person that watches the stream just for the esports packs like 98% of the people that actually do tune in. Doesn't matter what game is on or who's playing, or even if it's a bunch of plumbers, you watch it. I also wouldn't be surprised if you had a few jerseys for teams you liked, and truthfully, I'm glad that you are that person. Because low-key, Pro League is questionable now. Cough, cough, we need a console Pro League. I mean, god damn, imagine like Richie and stomping on that shit. I'd watch that. I would watch that. The Death Sentence Uniform for Jaeger. Two things that tell me about someone that has this. One, you are financially irresponsible because, my god, look at how expensive this is on the marketplace. I mean, holy shit. And two, you are a passionate Jaeger main, and this is what I am. Ever since Siege released, I haven't gotten off Jaeger. I mean, god, he is still my #1 most played defense operator in Siege. And I have 403 days played. How the fuck am I number 14 out of 133? My god, bunch of no lives. I say that while having 400 days. I'm not any better than them. Only real Jaeger mains run this skin. It doesn't matter the cost, you will go down as a passionate Jaeger player, even if it's the death of you. Or the death sentence. Badoom-ch. I can hear you guys booing. I'm sorry. The Go 4 Charm. You play nothing but scrims in tournaments and have nothing but sweaty cheeks every time you play this game. I have never seen a garbage player have this charm. Unless you were, one of the previous players in one of my giveaways. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, 3 gold players, 1 Go 4 charms in my giveaway. I'm sorry, not sorry, but my god, that must be horrendous but yet funny to watch. But if someone has this charm on, chances are he knows exactly how to play the game. So don't sit there and backseat game him. Don't even say hi to him. Just let him lock the fuck in and take this W home. Or take home this W. I don't know why I said that backwards, but you know what? Same thing. Same difference. Honestly, I don't even understand the hype of this like charm. It's just a golden trophy. I mean, it's just cool and a lot of lore behind it, I guess. The Jana 2B skin. You are just horny, I'm not gonna lie. I legit don't even know what else to say about people who run this skin. Because I know damn well 90% of the people who use it or who have bought it never even played the game it originated from. You probably just saw it in the marketplace and started to geek and never spent money so quick in your life. Honestly, man, I'm right there with you. I've gotten to a point where I call this Jana Elite over 2B because I also have never played this game. If I'm being real, I forgot she even had a game. Stay strong, brothers and sisters. We need to stay strong. We cannot allow temptation to overcome our bodies. I mean, I would let 2B do that, but you know what? That's besides the point.
Cause she got a great ass!
The Fire Weapon skin. Honestly, you're just an old head who accidentally played this game's beta when you were a little kid. I was this person. I played this game on accident. I always enjoyed the Rainbow Six universe, but only played this because I thought it was going to be similar to Vegas 2. I mean, look at the comparison of Vegas 2 versus how Rainbow Six Siege now. It's not even the same game. I'm not even going to lie, I was disappointed when I first played Siege, and unfortunately got hooked on this game, and now have my own charm. You know what, God, what honestly went right and wrong. But yeah, honestly, if you see somebody running the fire skin, doesn't mean they're good at the game, it just means they stumbled upon the beta. That's literally it. They're an OG before 2015. Gold Dust. You average a 1.7 KD every season and have a win-loss of 5. Gold Dust players are a mix of OGs and just overall insanely smart players, and have solid aim and good chemistry with their team, but there is a downside. Gold Dust players have a chance to be a genuine crash out. If you lose a game, be prepared to get yelled at worse than when you stole some bills out of your parents' wallet. It's like, if Black Air Force Energy was in a skin form, it would be Gold Dust, most likely. The type of players to leave the squad after 1L and take a break, a quote-unquote break for the rest of the day at least. Good players, just not level-headed, and I feel like that's a fair assumption. Next up is Plat Charms. Honestly, I don't really have Plat Charms, so I can't really showcase a lot of them because I have nothing but champ, you feel me? Like, god damn, look at all that. Look at that pink and red. But honestly, if you run a Plat Charm, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you showing us that you're very mid at the game? This is the equivalent of going to a car show and pulling up in a Nissan Altima. I mean, like, yeah, it has 4 wheels and it is reliable, but you deadass just pulled up in a Nissan Altima? Like, really? I do get people like to run their peak charm, but I swear every time I see a passionate Plat Charm enjoyer, I can't help myself and laugh, but also feel very, like, bad about laughing. It's, like, very sad. It's like laughing at your homie because he scored 3 points less than you on a test you guys took. It's just like, yeah, it's funny for a second, and then you're just like, I mean, he did try, you know? Any of the Dark Zero skins. You, sir, are the IGL of your squad. It doesn't matter if you are losing 0-3, you're the person to have your team lock in and take over and lead them to a possible comeback. I don't know what it is with the Dark Zero skins, it just turns people into smart motherfuckers. You can go from E2 smooth to Canadian in just a split second by equipping this skin. That's not even glaze, that's just how it is. It's just really how this skin works. This motherfucker has superpowers that are beyond our comprehension. Not gonna lie though, this charm is lame as hell. Any of the Rainbow is Magic skins. E-Girl 82% of the time, Meme Lord the other 18%. I refuse to believe otherwise. I mean, am I wrong? I'm the 18%, because I think I am. I don't know, it's in the air right now. But tell me I'm wrong. Oh, wait, you genuinely can't. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong. And no, it's not because it's just pink and girly. It's legit a thing I just witnessed. To be fair though, this shit is low-key drip. But I bet you can name people who run these sets and prove my point easily. We all know those certain people that run this. We all know who they are. The Ruko weapon skin. Not only do you have fantastic taste in weapon skins, and I might be biased given the fact that this is my favorite skin in the game, but you are probably just a well-rounded player overall. You don't do insane, but you rarely do bad. If you're in a clutch situation, there's a high chance that you actually might win it for the team. You play support when it's needed, or hell, you even hop on frag roll when it's needed. You're just him. Like, you're just a reliable guy, and honestly, I fuck with you, and you have good taste. I mean, god damn, this is probably one of the best skins we've ever gotten. This is like dragon lore for Siege. The Sam Fisher Elite skin. Or a third echelon. You play this game and try to play it quote-unquote correctly. And what I mean when I say correctly is you play how the devs intended this game to be played initially. You breach into windows, you probably say shit like sector clear, nerd ass bitch, and actually call out in an organized fashion. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you admit to yourself you are Unk status. Only Unks really like to run this skin, and it's people who just genuinely were a fan of the whole Splinter Cell series. I grew up on Splinter Cell, so I'm unfortunately Unk status, so I'm right there with you. But I don't say shit like sector clear. Well, at least not all the time. Sometimes, maybe. Like 50%, like 60. Yeah, I do like 60% of the time, probably, yeah. And last but not least, the Jinxy Charm. There are 2 types of people that run the Jinxy Charm, and I feel like Jinxy could vouch this. Either you are a genuine fucking bot and send Jinxy the most horrendous clips he's ever seen in his life, making him question every fiber in his body on why he clicked on your clip. Or you show Jinxy the most tech shit that nobody has ever seen and start a whole new trend. There is no in between. I personally run the Jinxy Charm on Pulse because it's fitting and that's where it will stay until the game dies. If the game dies. I'm lying. It's when the game dies. When the game dies, yeah. I understand. Perfectly fits on the UMP 45. This is tech. This is tech right here. But yeah, that's pretty much been what your favorite skin says about you in Rainbow Six Siege. Part 1. Like I said in the beginning, if you guys want to see a part 2, 1,700 likes in the first 24 hours, I'll make it happen. As again, I have way too many skins and all that shit, so we can make it happen. But let me know down below what you guys think. If I called you out on any of the stuff you like, or any of your friends, let them know down below in the comments. Also, what's your favorite skin? If I didn't mention it, let me know. But let's cue the outro music.
I'm about to say all day the wire. You know I love a tiger. She got the buns I admire. I'm at the butt, I bet you call. I'm about to say all day the wire. You know I love a tiger. I can noodle her ass like a tiger. She like Poppy on fire. She like Poppy on fire.
You not 12 LPOA. You got the gun, nigga. Me too. Buddy go what? Buddy go. Got buddy go. Bust you.